Hey family, how y'all doing? This is Robin, Apex Healing Tarot 777. I hope y'all are doing well wherever you're at. So, look, I'm going to take y'all on I went on a nature hike or nature trail walking yesterday. And every time I do this, it seems like I'm going into another dimension or another portal or to something. So I ain't been smoking nothing. So sometimes I look at these videos that I record and I'll be like, what type of dimension? You're on another dimension. Like it's like I'm reading from another timeline. And we all are multi-dimensional beings. So it's just where you're at in your spiritual path and your spiritual journey. So where I'm at, y'all, some of the things that I could tell you that I have seen or I have experienced. People think that you're crazy or yeah. But okay, so let's talk about this. First of all, when I was getting ready, when I was putting my little hat on or this little scarf cover thing, I looked in the mirror and I said, "You look like Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean." And I was told to cover my head just because you have people out there who watch me, who watch the other YouTube creators who, I mean, we got a lot of hate and a lot of people are not fulfilled and they project that energy onto us as creators, us who are trying to heal the collective, who are trying to move them forward in the path to do better. But I mean, that's just the reality of life. So as I was putting this scarf on, I said I look like the Pirates of the Caribbean. So everything that I experience, because look, y'all, I'm a scientist by nature. I'm a lab scientist, so I love researching stuff, figuring stuff out. If something don't make sense to me, I'm gonna find out. If someone lies to me or if something don't feel right, I may take it for a moment, but eventually either my ancestors or my spirit team or somebody's gonna tell me, give me a sign or give me a message that you need to find out what's going on because something ain't right. So that's how my life has been intuitively guided, intuitively led, and that's why I'm here on the spiritual path. Who would have thought after how many years I've been in the military and getting out of the military, I thought I was going to be on a beach somewhere, married, with someone, having two nice cars, having a nice house, having all the material things that we need, enjoying life after retirement. And look where I'm at. I have opened up a Pandora's box of spirituality. That was my path. Now, I could have ignored that path, right? But once your ancestors call you, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. And it's going to get, they say either you can reject it and stuff ain't gonna work out in your life, or you can just accept it. So I surrendered. I'm like, okay, I surrender. I surrender all, because yeah, I've been through some stuff that I had to surrender. And I bet you have as well. So if you do have a spiritual calling on your life, you will know. You'll know. You intuitively know that you are meant to share your experiences, do better, be better. Really learn who you came in this life to be, right? Who you came in this life to be. That's it. Okay. So let's go back. Let's get on task for the pirate thing. Now, the pirate, so I looked up, everything has a spiritual meaning. So I looked up the archetype of the pirate. It says it represents the transformation of the ego. The push at all costs to get things, to get what we need, to get things that we want. A lot of us are run by our egos our whole lives until we tap into ourselves, get to know ourselves, recognize the God within us. A lot of us are really run on what we want. Very selfish, very survival. Do what you need to do to survive. Security. If you don't have security first, y'all, this spirituality thing, you're not gonna even relate to it. So first you need to be grounded, you need to be rooted, you need to feel safe and secure. And that's connected to your root chakra. If your root chakra is off, a lot of things will be off in your life. So yeah. But and then the pirate represents freedom and adventure. So that's the journey that I am on, that I am embracing. I am free, I am independent. This spiritual life, that my path is just it's an adventure to me. I'm learning, I'm growing each day. And each moment that I have, I want to share this with you, share my messages or what I experienced with you. So let's do it. So I got my notes, so I'll be looking at those. Then I got a picture, so it's like story time. So let's get into it. So while I was walking on my trail yesterday, I love going into nature, this particular trail. I love speaking to the trees. I love speaking to the plants and the animals, and thanking them and acknowledging them for their presence, for their being, right? For the role they play in really healing our planet, really healing ourselves. As I walked, I'm connected to a particular tree in this trail. And it comes and it speaks to me because what I see is a deer. Now, a deer with antlers. Now, what you may see may be something different, but this tree had called out to me. And really, when I'm near it, I can feel the energy. I can feel that we're in alignment. Our energies are in sync. Our energy is in tune. And no, I have not been smoking, y'all. I really feel the warmth of a parent's hug, a mother's hug, and I feel safe. I really feel safe, and I just want to release. I get really emotional when I'm in that space and when I'm near that tree. And even though sometimes I don't know where it's at exactly, but I can feel the energy, and then I see it. I feel it before I see it. So when I looked at this tree, now I did a video. I did a post about this tree, about you guys see if you see the deer spirit and the antlers and the whatnot. I think it's in my post. It should be in one of my posts that I did. But when I came back and looked at this tree, because everything's growing now, it's summertime, so everything is in blossom. Spiritual hiccup. This is the tree. And now, this, I know y'all can't see it, but I see legs right here. I see the trunk right here, and I see the head and the antlers. So if y'all can see this, y'all put it in the comments. But when I saw this tree yesterday, it had like two sprouts or two horns that were growing out of it. They weren't horns. I didn't identify them as horns at the time, but today, when I was meditating today, I heard these were the horns of David. Now, if you are familiar with the Bible, which I'm not familiar with, the horns of David, I had to look this up. And what it means is, and what I interpreted from what I looked up, we are God's messengers, and we are here to do God's work. And knowing who we are an extension of Him. And He lives in each one of us. He lives inside of us. So a lot of time we seek an external validation of finding God. God is omnipresent. God is in each one of us. He gives us power, He gives us strength, and He gives us authority to fight our battles within ourselves. Because a lot of times we have those hard battles. It's within us. And we do this so we can find ourselves in the process. So through fighting our battles, through fighting all that muck, through finding a safe place for us where we feel safe and secure, where our outside, we were looking for as children outside validation, and we didn't get that. And that leaves a permanent, I want to say, writing on our foundation. We seek external validation when everything that we need is inside. And so we're really fighting with ourselves, fighting ourselves to get to know ourselves, if that makes sense. And then I wanted to find out, what's the spiritual power of the horn? A horn is a protruding part of an animal used as a weapon of attack. In the Bible, the horn means power, it means glory, it means strength and royal authority, enabling power, honor, dignity, and dominion. Therefore, to have one's horns exalted denotes prosperity, triumph, and victory. That's what the horn means. So these horns of David, when you conquer yourself, when you know who you are, when you identify that God within, knowing that everything that you need is inside you, you experience victory. You stake your claim. There's dominion over yourself. You don't give your power away to others to take advantage of. You walk with honor. You walk with dignity. You stand at the seat of the throne in your life. You create the life that you want. You don't let others create the life that they want with you in it, as you as a supporting actor in your life. Make it make sense, because I did that. All of us has given our power away to people who didn't even know where they were going. Don't do that. Everyone has their own spiritual path to go on. And if you find out that someone keeps you confused, don't know where they're going, uh, want to make you feel small or make you dim your light, you're going to get signs that you're going the wrong way. This is not part of the plan in your life. So, the deer will also bring you its gentleness and love, thanks to its horns. It's never defenseless. The spirit animal can help you through difficult times. It will show you that you have the energy to make a fresh start with even greater vigor and power. It will also guide you towards the path you cannot find. Trust the path, trust the journey. A fresh start is here for you as you battle through whatever you're battling within your struggles, your pain in life. You will overcome what you need to. It's all about your mindset, right? It's all about being in tune, being in touch with yourself, not being so disconnected. That's why you have to get outside. You have to get outside. Yeah. Because you're going to get the answers that you need when you're outside, when you're breathing fresh air, when you hearing the birds chirp, when you seeing the different the clouds in the sky, the stars at night. Everything is going to give you, it's like a compass that's going to guide your way home. So okay. So as I'm walking, I see my tree, and then I see, as I'm walking back, I see the hawks circling in the sky. And I love to see the hawks. I love to see their wingspan and how they float up and down in the sky through the warm air. It's like they take advantage of those currents, those warm currents. So I saw the hawks flying above, and I encountered a deer. Now this is the first time that I saw a deer, and I acknowledged the deer. I said hi, and the deer actually came over to me. It came over to me. It actually walked towards me, and I was surprised. Now, I don't want the deer to get too close now, because let's be real, let's be honest. I'm embracing the nature thing too, so I love the deer. I love you, but yeah, we all have to have our personal space. So yeah, the deer came close to me, and yeah, I just acknowledged it, and it's just an energetic frequency that you feel in nature, especially when you're on the trail and you see other people as they're walking. You can feel those. It's an energy. We all are energy. So you can feel people who are closed off, who may be carrying a lot of baggage, who are going through things. And you can also feel those people who are open, who greet you with a smile, who are very happy. Really, when you go out in nature, if you just take a walk, even around the block, just get outside, it's a beautiful healing space. As the Native Americans say, we are nature. We are nature. And it's a shame that we treat nature in such a, like we think that we are above nature when nature is us. So when we harm or when we abuse nature, we are really destroying ourselves in the process. And the more time you spend, you will start to see little shifts And they may not be, you may not be able to actually notice these shifts right away, but it's like an internal frequency, uh, internally. It's on a cellular DNA. Things start changing in your body. So I'm asking you all to please connect with Mother Earth, to feel the warmth of the beauty that she offers. Yeah. And when you explore and when you get out there in nature, just be safe. Take protection. Don't go off on a trail by yourself or have a cell phone. Yeah. Be mindful of the company you keep as well when you go off in groups. So let's talk about the hawk. Let's talk about the hawk I seen. Seeing a hawk in nature is deeply significant. It denotes guardianship. It denotes power. Hawks are known as the protectors and messengers of the air. So when you see a hawk, they are protected. They are protecting you. They are giving you signs, giving you messages. In this way, the hawk is a call from the spiritual to open our eyes, to open our spiritual eye, that third eye or that first eye that tells you to trust yourself, your intuition. Their medicine teaches us to be more observant of the subtle signs and synchronicities that occur in our lives. Now, these are subtle. Excuse me. When I say subtle, these are the little things that we may not notice about ourselves, about others, just in our life generally. It's about slowing down, not being so ambitious, motivated. Of course, we have to do that in our jobs, but taking time to really slow down and really see life from a higher perspective. That's how I had to see it, from a higher perspective. Hawks encounters remind us to activate our inner vision to see what we normally miss. Yeah, going within, seeing what we miss. Now, when we talk about ancient hawk meanings, now the ancient, our ancient ancestors, across cultures and eras, humans have told stories about the hawk to convey teachings and wisdom, like in ancient Egyptian pharaohs wore hawk feathers and headdresses to resemble Ra, the sun god, who took the form of a hawk. Hawks were believed to be the mediators between gods and humans, guiding souls into the afterlife. Now, the various Native American tribes understood the hawk as a messenger, bringing insight, bringing discernment and focus into our lives. Now, across ancestral traditions, the hawk represented clear vision, right? To make our vision clear, remove those scales from our eyes, right? That keep us complacent, that keep us, what's that? I just had that analogy. A machine. I forgot that. It's like a TV and it's a machine. Keep us on this wheel, in this loop, in the matrix. It represents intuition and the ability to swiftly rise above any challenges or obstacles our way. So you are being, I am being. We are, by me sharing this with you, the presence of that hawk that I saw means you are going to get some clarity. Your intuition is going to be heightened. And whatever obstacle, whatever you are facing, you are going to come out of it. A message, you're going to get some type of message that's going to tell you how to move in a situation that you're in right now. And if you listen to it, if you adhere to what it's saying, your intuition is that first voice, that whisper, that small whisper. When you ask the question, it's that small whisper. But a lot of time we go with the second voice, which is our ego. So it's coming out of that ego, ignoring your ego and listening to that small whisper, which is your intuition, and going with that. That's the true answer. That's the path. That's the right path that you're supposed to be on. So the next time you spot a hawk gracing the skies, consider it a call to elevate your perspective and activate your inner sight. Their majestic presence is a reminder you have untapped inner power. You are so powerful and you don't even know it, y'all. And you can chart your course in life however you want your life to look. You have the power within to do this. So don't ever allow anyone to take your power away or tell you that you're worthless or tell you that you're useless. It's how you speak to yourself. Speak truth to power. Get these affirmations if they help you. Note to self, look, you don't need anyone's approval. And this is create the life that you want to live. I am resilient and bounce back from setbacks. You don't give up. You don't lay down and take it. And most of all, I surround myself with love and positivity. And another one, the last one, do more things that bring you joy. This should be a part of your mantra every day. Do more things to bring you joy. Because we have enough challenges each day. So be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Chart your course. Be curious. Follow and trust the journey. The path within self. The path within ourself lies, there's a compass. There's a roadmap that is so powerful and it's life-changing. If you don't know where to start, like I said, then start by going outside, connecting, walking around the block, doing what you can. Go out in the balcony, get some sun, go near the ocean, near the water, near the rivers, near the lakes, climb a mountain, look at a mountain. All these places in nature are alive. And they're here for us to use. So don't take it for granted. If we do this consistently, the messages that you need will come, and you'll hear the answer, and you will hear the answers you seek. So yeah, y'all. That was my journey through my nature trail. Now I'm going to pull a card to end this message. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it helped some of you. Helped all of you who's watching this, if you stayed to watch it this long. Okay. Ancestor Spirit Guides, what do you want to tell the collective, my YouTube family about rising above, tapping into the God within, about overcoming the setbacks and challenges as we go on the spiritual path together. Okay. Let's do it. Cut it, and then let's do it. Okay. Let's get a card. I have one card. Spirit. One card. One card. One card. One card. Some big cards. Okay. Ooh. Kali's Embrace. Kali's Embrace. Power of destruction and creation. Wow. So you got to tear down some walls to rebuild again. Wow. The destruction of your old ways in order to build something new. Let's look at Kali's Embrace. I'm going to say Kali. Kali's Embrace. Number 22 could be significant. Okay, so Kali, the dark mother of transformation, extends her fierce embrace, inviting you to the sacred dance of your own evolution. She embodies the ultimate paradox of the universe, the coexistence of creation and destruction. This card beckons you to recognize your inherent strength, the divine power within to catalyze profound change in your life. You are called to face the shadows, to dive into the depths where your fears and limitations lurk. Kali teaches that it is within these dark spaces that true liberation and enlightenment can be found. She urges you to let go of outdated beliefs, toxic connections, and self-imposed barriers that suffocate your strength. The journey with Kali is not for the faint of heart. It demands courage to confront what you have been avoiding and to relinquish what no longer aligns with your highest good. Yet, through this process of destruction, you will make room for incredible growth and renewal. I can attest to that. Your willingness to surrender to this cycle symbolizes your readiness to rise, phoenix-like, from the ashes of the old. Drawing this card reminds you is a potent reminder that transformation requires both the dismantling of the old and the nurturing of the new. Kali's dance is your invitation to step into your power, to form a path of authenticity and strength. It is in this dance of destruction and creation that your true essence is revealed and your authentic power is reclaimed. Dear soul, standing at the threshold of powerful change, hear the call of Kali, the Divine Mother. Her embrace may feel like a fierce storm, uprooting the familiar and dismantling the structures of your life. The divine upheaval, though intense, is a sacred cleansing, a liberation from what no longer serves your highest good. Kali's love is fierce, It's not gentle. As she guides you through the shadows. If you have been dwelling in illusions, avoiding the truths that lurk in your shadows, know that Kali's fierce, Kali's fiery touch is bringing you back home. This return may shake your world, stripping away people, beliefs, and comforts you thought were integral, important. It may seem like your life is unraveling, but trust that this is a sacred dismantling orchestrated by the universe, a divine reset. Y'all are going through a divine reset. In the heart of this storm, you may feel lost. But remember, Kali's ferocity is her blessing. It clears the path for a powerful rebirth, for a new beginning where you can build a life more aligned with your true essence. Do not fear this process, however daunting it may appear. Embrace the destruction, for it paves the way for creation. Face the darkness with courage, for it leads to the dawn of your authentic self. This is your call to rise from the ashes, to embrace the opportunity to start anew. Let go of the fear of losing, for in this divine reset, you are gaining your true self. Kali's transformative fire purifies and prepares you for a new chapter, filled with possibilities and alignment with your deepest truths. Embrace this journey, for it is your path to liberation and awakening. It's your path for liberation and awakening. Yeah. So you are being transformed. If you don't know it or not, if your life is messed up, if people are moving away, then it's all for a reason. It's a divine reset. So be who you truly are. Be authentic. Be the pirate. Free yourself. Go on that adventure in life. And be happy. All right. That is the message. I hope this helped you all. If it did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.